Buying a used DSLR camera. I've bought a number of used DSLR cameras over the years, and here's a few pointers to keep in mind if you're thinking about buying a used camera or any gear really, lenses, cameras, mounts, adapters. So what is the main thing to worry about? If you're buying online, make sure the seller is reputable. So if it's eBay, for example, have a look at their feedback, see what else they're selling. Is it a one-time sale or are they a regular sale of seller of cameras? Feedback, have a look at that feedback. But this is more specific to things like Gumtree and Facebook Marketplace, or if you're buying from another person. So I'll give you a few tips that you can check to help it make it a bit easier for you to buy a second-hand camera, because they still have life in them. You don't have to buy a new camera. So when you're buying new or used cameras, there's a few things that you want to make sure to check. So basically, these are going to be some things that are standard that you'll think, I know this anyway, but it might get you thinking about some things that you maybe haven't thought about. First thing is going to be general appearance of the camera. So for example, how does it look? How does it feel? Is there any broken mounts or flaps? Have a look at the general condition of the camera, top and bottom, because sometimes people mount the camera onto a tripod or a plate and you get like I've got there, like scratches on the bottom. You can check the sensor, make sure it doesn't look too bad. So that's basic appearance. And you can ask a few questions as well to get you a better idea of the life of the camera. So you can ask the seller how they've used the camera, what they've been using it for, the types of shoots they've done, where they've traveled, because sometimes if they've used it in holiday, for example, humid environments, that's a different ball game. So it gives you an idea. If it's a professional camera, 5D Mark II, body sealed, weather sealed, then it's not as much of a worry, but it's something to think about. So make sure you know how much use you've had. Have they ever used it or borrowed it to anybody, rented it out? Because sometimes they borrow it to friends, and that gives you an idea of the life of the camera. Make sure to fire the camera up, put a memory card, do a couple of test shoots. If you're planning to buy it, take a lens with you if you're already kind of buying a secondary body. If not, see if they've got a lens available with them. You can check the serial numbers on cameras and go onto the Canon website and actually put on the serial number to see if there's any history. So if they've had any services done from Canon, or if they've been sensor cleaned or checked at local camera stores, for example. Have a look at models because you'll save a bit of money. You don't have to buy the latest model. Do a comparison search online and see what is a good camera to buy. It might be a couple of years old, still an option. More detailed, if they've got a laptop or you're taking a laptop with you to the purchase, check the shutter count of the camera. You can plug it into the computer. It'll tell you what the shutter count is. That's basically how many times a photo was taken. It also offers you on some of the models the live view option, so how many times it was actually used for recording videos, because that also has an impact on the shutter and the lens. You can see online a rough estimate for shutter life expectancy. They normally say 250,000 shots, but I've seen cameras go on for higher than that as well. And see if you're buying it from an amateur or is it a professional. Has he been using it regularly? Is it someone who used it as a hobby, so you're getting a good deal? The accessories you're getting with the camera, do you get a free bag, do you get memory cards? All those things are something for beginners to think about. Memory cards is something to think about. Make sure you're buying your own when you use your camera, because sometimes people use different memory cards and they can be fake. I've done a separate video about fake memory cards and how they can impact your camera and your photos. There's a few things to think about when buying a camera. I'll do a separate one of these for eBay and let you know how to buy a camera on eBay, so that might be something that is helpful. If it is, let me know in the comments and then I can get you that video as well. There's a few more videos here for you to watch and to learn about different cameras and comparisons, and I'll see you on one of those videos.